Time now for First Alert Weather with meteorologist Rob Nucatola.
All right, let's get started this morning. 24-hour temperature cast, not as cold as it could have been, at least not across the board, because we did pick up some clouds in the overnight. That's important. When we get some of those clouds, it helps to prevent temperatures from really bottoming out. I think as we go through the day today, a little change in wind direction should start to perk those numbers up. Yesterday, we never got out of the 50s. Today, I think we easily climb into the 60s. And then overnight tonight, it's not going to be anywhere near as cold as the past couple. We're going to have more clouds. We're going to have more of that breeze from the southeast and south, and that should continue to keep those temperatures a little bit more mild for like one more morning. I think after tomorrow, the cold mornings are going to start to become a little bit more regular, and I think I see a couple of different pushes of some pretty cold air coming over the next like 7 to 10 days. So we've got some things we'll be keeping our eyes on. First things first, some of these clouds today will be increasing throughout the day, and I also think we'll watch those temperatures perk up as we change those winds. Right now, not real windy out there. Temperatures in most areas just around 40 degrees. Tallahassee's at 40, Thomasville's 41, Valdosta we're at 44, and we'll see here across the region. We've got another 44 in Perry. We've got a 39 at Quincy. It's 43 in Mariana and in Bainbridge. Camilla's at 45, while it's 37 in Blakely and 42 up in Homerville. So like between 37 and 44 around the region. That wind, if there is one, is going to be more from the east or southeast. It'll end up being more from the south later on today and tonight. I don't expect to find a whole lot of fog out there. Again, not one of our issues with this kind of current setup. Now, things are going to change a little bit over the next 24 hours. Not only are we going to increase the clouds and the moisture, but we're going to start looking west for that next piece of energy. That next piece of energy is going to try to generate another line of showers and storms. This one doesn't have all those ingredients lined all the way up through the upper part of the atmosphere. This one doesn't look like it's going to be as close to our part of the southeast. So the setup itself is not the same as we had on Tuesday, even if we still do have that slight risk for some bigger thunderstorms. Higher pressure, that's been here for a day and a half, moves away. We get that surge of warm air. That's the end of the similarities from the last one. And I think with that batch of low pressure moving a little faster to the north, what'll likely happen is the better chances for the bigger storms stay way off to the north. Cooler air filters in behind it starting late Friday night and Saturday, and that's what's going to stick around for the weekend. Watch here on the Futurecast. We get through our Thursday with just increased clouds. We get to the first half of Friday, and it's still more about the clouds. And even when we start talking about that line of showers moving our way, doesn't look anything like the line of showers we had earlier this week. I do still think we can get a few rumbles of thunder. It should be in, out, and done, and maybe in the early morning hours of Saturday, and then we'll see how much cloud cover comes back over the weekend. Now, the SPC still has some of those risks associated with our part of the southeast. For most of our area, we're in that slight risk. And when we're at that level, that's when we say that there's probably just enough of a chance that we get some dangerous weather as just enough of a chance that we don't. It's closer to a 50-50 proposition. North of our area, or in our far northern spots, that's where we're in that enhanced risk, and that's when there's a little better chance to get some of the bigger stuff. It still feels like that's going to continue shifting to the north. We will continue updating you before we get there. We're talking tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, so there's lots of time still to fine-tune things. And I do think we need to be prepared for some more showers, especially after like 2, 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon before midnight. Now on the Gulf today, clouds increase. The breeze is much more tranquil, and that's only going to stick around for a day. Those winds will start to perk up a little bit more tomorrow ahead of that next boundary. Today, though, less than 12 knots and the sea's less than 2 feet. 30s and 40s this morning. It is chilly out there for sure. We'll call it partly cloudy with more clouds this afternoon, and mid-60s. Wouldn't shock me if we saw some upper 60s mixed in. No real rain chances yet. More clouds overnight. We'll see a lot of temperatures that stay in the upper 40s and low 50s. Tomorrow we've got a chance to get to 70, and we've also got those pretty solid chances for some showers and maybe a few thunderstorms in the afternoon and the evening. Once that moves away, northwest winds that could be a little brisk at time brings in the cooler air for Saturday. That's going to stick around when the winds calm down Saturday night. We are talking frosty on Sunday morning. We'll have to see how the next little wave of showers comes by maybe like late Monday and Tuesday. I think beyond that one, an even bigger push of even colder air wants to come to town.